Hey everybody, JB here with you. It is Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. I am coming to you from just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. It's been a few days since you all have heard from me. I think the last time was I was headed down towards Florida to deliver in Jacksonville. That happened on Friday. It would seem that Florida wants to participate in winter, and that old man winter is deciding, well, I'm going to force y'all to. From reports that I have seen, it would seem they experienced 32 degrees all the way down to Cuba. There were wind chills in South Florida that made it feel like it was in the 20s. Up in my part in Central Florida, it felt like it was in the teens and single digits. And the first, I would say Friday into Saturday, the wind was especially heavy for quite some time, which when the wind picks up, if you're in cold weather, it makes it feel even colder. But at any rate, I hope you guys are doing well. Hump Day, Wednesday. On my way to Pennsylvania, delivery tomorrow. Yeah, I don't like going to Pennsylvania. You can get a great rate in, but coming out, it's garbage. I had a second load, but unfortunately the motor carrier I'm with today informed me they had to take it off me because it was a bad appointment. Now, that's not on me because I don't set the appointments. I just book the loads when I can actually legally, safely do them. And so I asked for an explanation, and all I got was crickets. Go figure. So that load was going to take me from Virginia all the way to Texas. So now I got to try to find another load. There's work. It depends on what you're looking for. And I'm not really into hauling real heavy stuff. I generally try to stay away from really heavy loads. I take and do them when I absolutely have to and have no other choice. Like the load I brought down to Jacksonville was not as heavy as what was originally put on the plan, but it was still heavy and it still chewed up through fuel. And this truck that I'm in, this Freightliner Cascadia, she's real sensitive to weight, air pressure in the tires, elevation, hills, things of that nature. And especially when you're trying to drag nearly 43,000 pounds behind you. It's not the heaviest load I've done here. I've actually done loads almost to 46,000 pounds, and for a dry van, that's very heavy. If you run tanker or you have special permitting, you can run loads of 88,000, 90,000 pounds. Special permitting, I've run intermodal containers out of rail yards where I've grossed out at 150,000 pounds with huge rolls of paper. And usually those would go to newspaper centers where they make newspapers. And those rolls of paper usually come out of Quebec and up north in the Canada area. So I've run some heavy loads. I haven't run the heaviest stuff. I haven't run everything because I have some people like, well, man, you've done it all. No, I've hauled a lot of different stuff. I've done dry van, which I do now. I've done refrigerated trailers. I've done flatbed for a little while. I've done intermodal containers. I've done tankers. I haven't hauled fuel yet. You have to get carded, especially in the state of Florida. You have to get yourself carded at the ports in order to be able to haul fuel. And you can do that, but if you're an owner-operator, I have to find out because I think you've actually got to pay for it out of your own pocket. Just another way to get some more money out of you while you're trying to make revenue, run your business, and trying to survive. Name of the game. Some people believe that with the finances of the economy right now going the way they're going, we could actually see a trucking boom reemergence over the next 2 or 3 years. And it could be. We're in the midst of trying to reset and refix some things in this country, whether you agree with it or not. There could be some good outcomes over the next 2 or 3 years. There could be. We'll just have to wait and see. sorry you guys didn't hear from me for a few days. I went home and was basically a frozen Smurf for at least 2 of those days. You try to get out and do stuff, even at home, and cold is one thing, wind is another. Florida has humidity even in the cold. So when the wind picks up and starts moving moist cold air, you can wear whatever you want. It's going to cut you right to the bone. It's miserable to be out in. Yeah. I was trying to go home to get some things done and taken care of, which unfortunately there just wasn't enough time. Getting home very late Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, being home yesterday, having to go get the load yesterday, trying to get one more night at home, which didn't work out. I mean, I was at home, but I've slept in the truck. I figured it would just save on the home bills and not running the heat in the house and things of that nature. But at any rate, wanted to get on here, talk to you guys for just a few minutes. Once again, I appreciate all the likes, the shares, the comments, the private messages, the direct messages. Smash all the buttons, the follow buttons, the like buttons, the subscribe buttons. Smash them all. I don't care. It really helps me out. I know you hear that in most of my videos. It really does help. I'm trying to grow this channel. Obviously, the more eyes I get in front of me, the better. Hopefully you guys are liking the content. I know it's kind of boring most of the time. I'm usually talking to the camera. I could take you into the truck stop, but I mean, if you've been to a truck stop, then you know what they're like. I got me some lunch a little bit ago. I've eaten that. I'm parked for the night, so it's raining. It's miserable. I'm sure you've seen rain and clouds and gloom wherever you live. It's no different here in South Carolina at a truck stop. But I got about 9.5 hours ahead of me for tomorrow, so I'll probably be taking off tonight or first thing in the morning. I'm gonna try to get bedded down and get into the bunk and try to get me a good solid 8-9 hours of sleep. Due to everything that was going on yesterday, and then I had some delays with things in the afternoon, it delayed everything else. I only wound up getting about 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and that's not good because you don't want to be running on that. But it's good sleeping weather. So anyway, thanks again. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I got on some old clothing. But at any rate, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Thank you again for following along. And as always, I'll see you somewhere down the road. See you, everybody.